Max Verstappen struck the ideal moment of his racing career while his young exuberance merges with experience, explains Marc Priestley. The former McLaren N Degree 1 mechanic, who worked in the Woking team when Lewis Hamilton became world champion for the first time, thinks that Verstappen has the ideal mixture of attributes. After obtaining the title of the pilots in controversial circumstances last year, Verstappen is on the right track to keep it with an advance of 80 points and 9 races of the season. Apart from the very minor error occasional, like a rotation in Hungary the last time, which briefly cost him his head, the Red Bull racer was solid in rock with his performances in 2022. Now closing his 25th anniversary, the Dutchman is halfway through his 8th Formula One campaign, with 154 races to his credit, and Priestley considers that this is the optimal fate of his career. "I think the racing pilots have somehow hit their sweet spot, when they are just on the verge of this young exuberance, when they have the mentality of elbows," said Priestley on the podcast on the checkered flag of the BBC. "We know that Max Verstappen had this at the start of his career, but now he has experience to go with it. He has a little maturity to go with it. And it's the perfect racing pilot, isn't it? This is exactly what you want, a bit of both. This ideal point happens in the middle, and that's where we find Max Verstappen. This championship goes to him, he is almost no doubt about it now, and he deserves it completely." Was there a clear change in the way Max Verstappen thinks and tells? However, Priestley also maintains that Verstappen is not that clear simply because of his own shine. There would not be too many people who would not agree with the 45-year assessment that Ferrari provided a big helping hand via the errors they made, costing Charles Leclerc of points. "I think what is interesting in this championship is that Max fled, but that does not reflect his performance beyond his competitors," said Priestley. "He does not have a car which is so dominant on the Ferrari or even the Mercedes now, which seem to come back a little form. He has this advance because his main competitors continue to fail when they continue to do things well. And therefore the answer to the question of when the championship is enveloped, it is almost not due to Max Verstappen, it is to everyone."